Hey, welcome to MaMathOnline. Today's topic is statistics, and we will learn what is statistics. By definition, statistics means collection, organization or sorting, representation and analysis and interpretation of data. What is data? Data can be any information. Any information. It could be pictures, alphabets, letters, numbers, signs, any form of symbols. Anything can be data. We take all this data which we get and we try to process it. So to collect, we need a procedure, we need organization, we need to organize these things. We need representation, analysis, and interpretation. So first, let's look into collection of these data. Collection of data. Collection of data is one of the biggest ventures of any big tech industry today. These are the biggest industry you see. Google, Apple, Facebook, Amazon, and Microsoft. These are the logos of these big companies. These are giants, trillion-dollar companies we have. What does these companies do? They collect data, they collect information. So collection of data has been a biggest part of any big tech companies. Amazon, you must be thinking, how does Amazon collect data? It sees what kind of Google searches you have. It interacts with Google and gets all those searches. They sell them, Google sells it to Amazon, and Amazon keeps a track of what is your interest. And they'll give you an advertisement of things which you are looking for in their website. That's how you find out. They also record audios. Have you ever wondered while you were actually talking about, let's say, a water gun, and suddenly in Amazon advertisement pops about the best water gun with best offers this season? That's exactly what they're doing. They collect these data, and what they do with the data is up to them. Pretty useful to have a data about a customer base and use it to sell products more effectively and efficiently. This is what all of them do. Some companies collect data and sell them to the other companies. Facebook also has WhatsApp to it. There was a recent big scenario where WhatsApp was having in trouble because it was collecting data without the consent of the customers. Similarly, Apple also collects data and it sends updates on people's phone where it gets shut down or it slows down with time. It's true for every big companies. Every big companies collect data. How do they collect data? That's the question we have. Collection of data. How do they collect data? So these companies have some kind of algorithm or programs or even maybe a software which collects and saves these data for later use. Softwares could be anything from audio recorder to typing and everything that you do on a smart device. They take it, they use it, they create a transcript, and maybe they use it later whenever it's required. So this is how they collect data, these companies. So collection of data has been the biggest venture of this information age. So that's what they do. They have programs or algorithms which actually collects data. It's solely dedicated to collecting data. So these are the things how the collection of data is run by big corporation now. So this is a Mars rover. This is a Mars satellite. Don't ask me like who took the picture of this Mars satellite. Okay, it's not a real picture, it's just an imaginary picture. It's a 3D model and then they just put it there. So what it does, it takes pictures of the Mars atmosphere, it takes the picture of the Mars surface, and also it calculates the composition of Mars atmosphere and everything. And what does it do? It sends these information to Earth. These are data. Collection of all this atmospheric composition. So when somebody says there is atmosphere of Mars is not inhabitable, or surface images of Mars shows that there has been some kind of water body somewhere, or there were ice. All this information we get through data. So the Mars satellite sends us images or information, which we call it data, and then we sort and process these data and we get all these results and information regarding the surface of the Mars. That is one other thing. So they have spent millions and billions of dollars just to study and get some information or data. To study the surface of Earth, surface of Mars, they have spent billions. Okay, to get data, they have spent billions to get data. This is Mars rover. This is a robot machine which actually has landed on Mars and collects data in reality from the surface of Mars. This is surface of Mars. This is Mars, and this collects data from surface of Mars and sends it to Earth. These pictures are then studied by scientists and geologists across the world, and they are published for people to see, and that's how they find out whether there is water there or any other things, and how the composition of is it habitable in the future for us, because Elon Musk is planning to settle in Mars. So is it all possible? So this is also sending data. So the sole job of this machine is sending data. So humans or NASA government has spent billions of dollars just to send this machine there so that they can collect some data and send it back. So collection of data is pretty important. What I'm trying to show here is collection of data is one of the next front in the information age. The companies which collect data more efficiently is going to be one of the biggest companies in the future. There are also jobs related to sorting and studying information and data called data analyst. So that's how important collection of data is, and that's how important everything related to statistics is, which we'll come to know in a time. So that's for collection of data. Thank you.